Hi Brian, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson this morning. So we run through the swing here on the left. The very first thing we're going to see here is the club head moves outside the line. We can see that there as you take the club away, it goes out, and that gets that left arm and right elbow starting to work up far too viciously to the top there. Then hands need to get a little bit more in this line here because now the hands being so high as you start down, you can see that shaft is cutting through that left forearm, so it's too steep. And again, if we get rid of some of these lines and we have a look at the club head coming down to the ball, we can already see that the club head is already going outside the screen, so it's working too left and across it. Then these legs don't have to work, and it's just not in the right sort of position we worked on. So to fix that, we put an impact bag just on the outside of the ball, and it just gave you that feeling that you took the club head a bit more inside. If we look at this swing here on the right, we can see that very first move works inwards, which is much better for you. Gets the right hands and the right elbow in a slightly deeper position compared to this swing here on the left. You can see that there. We can't see any of your face or neck where this swing here on the right. We got a little bit more of that. And evidently because of that, as you come down, you'll see the shaft cuts beautifully through this right forearm as opposed to your left forearm coming down. So the takeaway is key for you, Brian, feeling like you swing it a bit more inside and then on the way out, sort of right. We worked on just trying to get your body to move a little bit more. If we look at this swing here on the right, we can see as you get to the top of your swing, we can see there you got 70% on your right side. Don't forget, we talked about pressure. Pressure isn't a sway or a movement of the body. It's just the feeling of how much force is in this foot into the ground. So for us to generate a little bit more, tour average at this position is 80%. And yours is, you can see, 68. So it needs a little bit more push off and just feel like the left foot's a little bit lighter, because when you come down into impact, you can see you've only got 65% on your left side there, which is a bit weak. So there's a little bit hanging back on this right side. So I think if we get a bit more light left foot to the top, you can spring off that right foot, and that starts to get the hips turning for me. But the most important thing of the day was really trying to get the club missing this impact bag and just feeling like you swing out sort of right again with them little draws that we worked on. I hope that makes sense, Brian. Thank you.